And more stars. What did I promise? I found many, many more stars in this firmament, in this star sky of GitHub Universe 2024. I have our amiga Beatriz, but I think it's not the right pronunciation.
Beatriz, yeah, it's okay.
You do it a little bit different in Portuguese.
Beatriz?
Beatriz?
Yeah, you have like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. Beatriz, welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy and super blessed because I'm getting to meet, I think, almost all the women that are stars from Latin America. I think I already have them all in these interviews, and I'm super happy and congratulations for being a GitHub star.
Congratulations for us. And I'm happy that you're interviewing all the Latin American GitHub stars, and I hope you have a lot of job to do, because I hope a lot of other women from Latin America will join. There's one that I think you didn't interview, Shanina Bellini. She's from Argentina, but she's not here.
I'll have to go to Argentina and get her.
Argentina, yeah.
Okay, well, enough about me and the stuff. Would you mind sharing a little bit about you, who you are, what do you do?
Okay, so I'm Beatriz. I live in São Paulo, Brazil. I'm Brazilian. And I started to program after I finished my master's. I'm not a computer scientist. I'm an environmental scientist.
What?
Yeah. I started to learn a language called R, like the letter R, which is a language called a programming language. You use it for statistics, data analysis, and a lot of people in my area, in this research part, they used R, and they were like, yeah, you have to learn that. So I tried to, in order to analyze your data.
I'm surprised that it was R instead of Python. Why was it different?
Oh, because in the biology scenario, a lot of people use R. So there's a lot of methods implemented, not like methods like in programming, like papers that are made and the authors share the code in Python in our
Is it like some friends of mine as well do Wolfram, Mathematica, and all those things? Is that related?
Yeah, something like that. So I had to start learning R, and I found out GitHub in 2018 when I was 18. So I'm not programming like that long, just 6 years.
Only that's quite a good amount of programming.
Not like the people that is here, like, I've been working for 20 years. I'm like,
I was born with a computer and no.
Yeah.
6 years is quite a bit, huh? Don't. You're veteran already.
So I mostly program to use in my research. I have worked in a consulting company for 2 years, and I learned a lot. I loved it. But now I'm back as a postdoc. So I finished my PhD in environmental sciences.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. In the first semester. And now I'm a postdoc, and I'm part of the GitHub Star program because I'm part of a community called Our Ladies. So Our Ladies is a group that is really big in a lot of countries, but especially in Latin America. Shanina is one of the organizers in Argentina. So I'm one of the organizers in São Paulo. And in 2018, I started to use GitHub. In 2019, some of the people in the group were like, how do you use that? And they were like, please teach us. And I started sharing with my group how we could use GitHub and stuff like that, how we could connect to our studio, which is the IDE we use for R. And I think that grew a bit because I started to receive invitations for the statistics universities in Brazil, and the pandemics, a lot of people asked me to teach the students online, and for me it's fun, It's like not like a job. It's fun for me to teach people how to use GitHub and things like that. So I think eventually someone just post my name.
Doing so much, let's make it a star.
Yeah, and that's why when I found out about the STAR program, because I was like, I didn't knew that there was a STAR program, and I received an email saying, "Hi, do you want to participate?" I was like, okay, and I didn't even know how big it was, Yeah.
Wow. So I totally understand and see how did you become a star? Congratulations, by the way. You're a star at so many levels. From what you're telling, PhD and post-doc and all that. Wow, I tip my hat, like my sombrero to you. Congratulations. And
Gracias.
Beatriz, is this your first GitHub universe or have you been before?
Yeah. This is my first year as GitHub star and my first GitHub universe, yeah.
Wow.
And it's big, it's incredible.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what's your experience? Do you like it? How has it been for you?
Yeah, it's the best conference and the biggest conference I have ever been.
Oh, wow.
Like it's huge and it's colorful. It's big, it's soundy, I don't know, everything is so big. There's a lot of good food, like...
Oh, yeah. And lots of options, huh? I could find everything that I needed with the special needs. But also there were a lot of announcements. Which one were your favorite ones that you are like most excited about that you want to try?
Okay, I'm not sure about the name, but it was the announcement that we could use Copilot on our issues and pull requests to help us summarize the issues and create pull requests based on that. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because there was so many announcements that I didn't pick up the right name. But it's like you write an issue and there's a button for Copilot. You click there and it summarizes your what's going on. Yeah, what do you need to do? And they look up the files on your repo and say, you need to change this and that. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it was amazing. Also, I was like, oh my God, all these things. What is going to happen to the new developers? There's even like something about learning that you are a very good teacher, for what I can tell. I mean, people ask for you. You got to be a good teacher. And all those things that are going to help, all the workspace, all the things that we're going to have. And there's another element that I'm super happy to see you here. You're a woman in tech. Would you have any recommendation to the audience, to the ladies watching, or the people in Latin America that you would like to give some inspiration to them? You're an example just by being here. You're inspiring people. But what would you suggest or tell the world?
I think connecting with communities is really great because when I started to learn R, I was just a researcher and I didn't know people that I could ask for. And the first times that I tried, I literally cried because I was like, nothing is working. And a friend of mine was like, hey, I've heard about this R Ladies group. Go for it. And it was the first event. So I'm since the first event in São Paulo. I went there and that helped me so much because I had people that I could ask for help, people that could recommend content like books and things like that. How could I study to ask to ask for questions? And before, when I arrived on Our Ladies, I was a person that I didn't like to speak up or ask questions in public because I was really shy. I didn't like to present or something like that. And I felt like it was a really good environment because no one's like judging your question. So I felt like it was a really nice space for us questions. And that helped me a lot. And I had great opportunities because of the work that I do in the community. Like, I meet incredible people in the community that became my close friends.
Yeah.
And one thing that I really love about this community, Our Lady community, is that this is really different from some contexts that we are used to as women, at least in my experience, is that we don't have competition in Our Ladies. It's like collaboration. And this is incredible because we are with like so much women that I just admire them. I can just say like amazed about what they do. And I'm just happy for them, for everything they accomplish. There's no competitivity. So competition, there's no competition between us. And this is so great because this is something that we don't see so often. For example, a lot of workplaces, there's a lot of competition between the people, not just only women, but people in general. So it's really good to have a place that everyone celebrates with you, everything that you get, and you can also help other people to improve and to get other opportunities. This is incredible.
And the best is that I can tell that help other people drives you, and boy, you do, and super happy about that. Now, to close a little bit this interview, I promised it was going to be short, but I have a feeling we can keep talking this. I will talk later more. A few words. Fala um pouco português for Brazil. Say hi to your people.
Ok. Oi, pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é a Bia. Eu tô na GitHub Universe, conferência da GitHub aqui em São Francisco. Tá muito legal, muitas novidades de inteligência artificial e coisas assim. E eu tô conhecendo muita gente legal. Eu espero que eu consiga compartilhar com vocês quando eu voltar. Acho que é isso. Obrigada.
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada.
Well, and last of all, where can people follow up with you, reach out and find out what are you up to, or ask for this help that you were mentioning?
Okay, on my GitHub page, there's a lot of links. So you can find me on Beatriz Milz.
Cool.
On GitHub.
Well, don't worry. If I do my work well, there's going to be information right here at the screen.
So on my GitHub page, there's like email and my blog and things like that. So it's just my name, Beatriz Milz.
Okay, excellent. So reach out, get on that repo, star it if you can. Not that this woman needs more stars, but yeah, she's rocking it. Adam. And Beatriz, thank you very much. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you. It was a pleasure for me too.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, everybody, we will keep with these adventures. We will have a little bit more. I hope that we'll have enough time, but stay tuned because this is not over. For now, Leandro out and Beatriz out. Adios.
Adios.